Hi, shalom, brother.
How you doing? I'm doing good.
You need to cut down on that height, you know, or
Cut that out. That's a new one right there.
I gotta either step up and get my feet up there. So I bought one for Benay, I bought one for Ron, and this one is for you. So she said, oh yeah, I'm coming to New York too. I said, oh no, I gotta make another one. That's banana bread.
Oh,
right.
So dinner is served.
That's right. So I hope you enjoy it.
Oh yeah. Yes, ma'am.
I will check you later today or tomorrow. I'll be back here tomorrow.
Okay.
As well, okay?
All right. That's what's up.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. Hey, shalom, y'all. Michael Israel. Let me check, see if my feed's up. We're here at the premiere of Hebrews and Negroes, Bronx, New York. Got a lot of brothers and sisters in attendance here. I'm gonna grab my phone, make sure the feed is up good. So let me check. And then after that, we're gonna go around, we're gonna do some interviews. I'm gonna show y'all who's here. Let me see. So y'all bear with me. I just wanna make sure everything's up and running good. If it is, that'll be amazing. And it looks like it is. All right, and a sister was nice enough to give me some banana bread. So I won't be getting that pizza I was gonna buy tonight. I'm gonna be eating that for dinner. Okay. All right. So hey, y'all, let me know how the sound is. I hear that whistling. And we got Pastor Jonathan here. Say shalom to everybody watching.
Shalom, shalom.
And tell them about that lesson you taught earlier today, real fast, real briefly. I know you're busy.
Just coming from Ezekiel chapter 20, about the Father really wanting to plead with his people again, and in order for that to happen, he's going to bring us with a mighty hand and a strong arm back into the wilderness.
Right.
And, right in line with what you've been talking about a lot lately.
Oh, awesome. So this is Pastor Jonathan. This is his congregation here. And you said you want me to hit play on this?
Yeah, just to test the sound.
Okay. Then all you gotta do is hit that again and it'll stop.
So is the sound on?
No, it doesn't sound. I don't think it's on there. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to walk around and we're going to talk to some of the brothers and sisters that's here. Ron is around. Shalom, mate. How you doing? So yeah, we're going to see who's here, who's chopping it up, who's who and what's what. Shalom. Shalom, man. All right, hey, we got Daniel Allah and Tazariak here.
What's up, man?
No, it should be Tazariak and Daniel.
No. I ain't nobody said it right the first time. Don't forget about my man Katazar.
Captain
We got
Katazar
Katazar here
Captain Katazar. You know what I mean?
in the building.
Yes. Trying to do a little something. Check out, see what it's about.
Yes, sir.
All right.
If it's about Israel.
Looking forward to a good film. Most I will.
All right.
We'll critique it on the radio show.
All right. That's what's up. That's the whole purpose. All right, we got the Ak Benaiah over here.
Shalom.
Benaiah say shalom, man.
Hey, shalom, everybody. Bronx, New York.
We thought Benaiah took out in the projects, because that's the last. We were out there in Harlem somewhere. That's the last we heard of him. He was trying to catch up with us.
No, I was in Harlem. Then I went to, of course, the Bronx, and we got. It's similar to Atlanta, but bigger. Like the Harlem, like the section in Harlem.
Yeah.
We got some sections in Atlanta like that, but in Harlem, it's on a different scale. It's like
its own country.
It's a whole city like that.
Right.
So it was interesting, man.
Yeah.
Praise Most High.
So yeah, let me Not sure who that is. I'm not sure who everybody is. So who's that right there? Is that? Who's Who's that right there in the red? Who just walked up? Oh, the girl? No, you can't see it. You got
He comes here.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure who everybody is, but I'm there. Let me find Ron real quick. Okay. So, got the Ak Ron over here.
Hey, Mike.
He needs me to fix something. That's what that means. What do I need to do?
I'm looking for a splitter. Because remember how the audio was in
Yeah, let
Tennessee?
me fix it. Let me fix it. Here, I'll tell you what. You walk around, talk, and I'll get the audio to work. All right?
Okay. It's on me right now?
Yeah, you live.
All right.
You got there's hundreds of people watching.
All right. So you live right now?
Yeah.
All right. Shalom, y'all. Shalom. We at Bethel House of Yahweh. And Mike just handed me the camera, but we're about to get started in a minute. We're working out the technical difficulties in regards to the audio. We got the screen going, we got the picture, and as you can see, the crowd is slowly filling up. It's warm in here, but you know, it's more bodies, the more people is going to be here, is how it's going to get. So, a lot of people from the Caribbean, from Africa. Met two people from Africa, from West Africa, Ghana, Togo. The Ewe tribe and the Ga tribe is in the building. Also, the Caribbean folk, you know, is in the building in New York City. You can't miss New York City without running into some Caribbeans, such as the Antiguans and Jamaicans, and all the other Caribbean islands. So we're here. People are coming in. There we go. And that's the front door. People are coming in right now as we speak to see the movie, Hebrews, Negroes 2, Revelation, the Age of Awakening. Shalom. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Me too.
Hey.
Sister, how you doing?
Shalom, man.
All right. How you doing, man? I give it to you? No, yeah, give it to me for now.
Brother?
That's Brother Zahab.
Zahab?
He has a little film out as well, man, so he wanted to talk to me. I told him to talk to me
Oh,
later.
did you do that movie, Set Apart? Yeah,
Yes,
I've been trying to get a hold of you, man.
Yeah, brother.
I seen it.
Praises, man.
Yeah, on Vimeo, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I've seen it.
So we definitely talk before the night is over, King.
Yeah,
And I collected the money from my camp. You want it now, or?
Yeah, you can just give it to me now, yeah.
Yeah, I see you busy, brother, but
Let me get the rest. Right? I owe you two.
Yeah, what you want to do, man?
man, I'm a big fan, brother. I see this stuff.
We can do movies with actors. We got all the Israelites, man. We got myself, we got Michael Ishmael. I mean, Mike talks about all the time.
Hey, brother, let me ask you a question. Who you use as your editor, man? Your graphics is tight.
I use somebody that does Final Cut Pro, and I use somebody that does Adobe Effects Premiere.
Yeah.
So I toggle between both of those programs.
Is somebody that you know personally, or is it your camp?
Yeah, they're in Michigan.
Yeah.
So I got access to all of them. So,
What I like to work with them, brother. We're working on something right now, man, but we don't have the editors and stuff, man. We don't have the graphics, none of that. So I'm like, yo, I saw the promo from part 2 and everything.
hey, Mike. Right now.
All right, afterwards.
Let me use your number.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
United States of America. Vimeo goes everywhere, but to get it on the telephone is a way to do it. iTunes, I gotta look into that. Hey Mike, you starting over now? You gonna start it now? They got more stuff.
It's still live?
Yeah.
Keep it on you. Keep it. Or at least let the people see what's going on at least.
Listen, I'm gonna talk to you
Apple, what do you use?
I use a sister. The sister, I think she used Final Cut, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It's a sister. She did it, but I'm looking.
That's who did your movie? Was it Final Cut?
I think so. Yeah, the sister did the editing. What it is I write the script and I got the vision, but in the technical department, you know what I mean? I get somebody to go take it to do it.
Okay, so 2 weeks. And how, 2 weekends, and then how long take you to do everything? To finish it?
You just got the road?
So altogether about a month.
Okay, well, yeah, we can do it.
Yeah. That's okay. You got to distribute it? I'm going to talk to you after.
You know what I mean? This is what we gotta stop doing, like looking for everybody else. So what I keep trying to tell people, stop looking at the little things that divide us and just try to come on the things that we can agree on and let's focus on them. Those other things are just like there's always something to learn, right? And someone else to learn.
All right, y'all, we're gonna get started here soon. I'm just working my magic. We'll be starting soon though.
Hit me and you up real quick. You got a minute.
I'll hit you in a second.
Oh, I'm in your feed.
You can talk on there because I need somebody to do the
Talk. Yo, how y'all doing? This is Hakeem Israel at Hebrews to Negroes premiere in the Bronx on Spiritual Combat. Michael Israel.
Y'all had it right earlier.
I know, but what's he doing right now?
It's playing.
There's no bass?
No bass. No bass. You had it right earlier.
So right now the beat's hit.
There's no bass. You had it before. Everybody jumped when you had it on.
you doing, sir?
You messed up again?
Yeah.
We had it. I don't know what happened.
It really needs to be in this box right here. Well, we need something to put it in there. Oh, you got that. Okay. Hold on. Right. It needs to be in one something over here. Right there. Yeah, right.
There's people sitting.
You still going around? Oh yeah, we already got land. Talk to the people there for a little.
Oh, okay. Hey, Sloan family. Hang on a second.
And you can show them.
Huh?
Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can walk around with it if you want to.
All right, Sloan family. Brother Benay Ben Israel here in the Bronx. Oh, hang on. Hang on, family. All right, we'll turn you around so you can see the crowd. Hello, Mark.
What's up, Mark?
From New York?
No, from Jersey.
From Jersey?
Me and my wife, my family, we're from Jersey.
Sloan family.
Come out here to support Spiritual Combat, Ron, and all the Hebrews out here to watch this movie.
Praise
Hebrews and Negroes. Wake our people up.
Wake
Shalom.
up. Shalom. Praise the Most High. Where you from, Mark?
Long Island.
I got you live right now.
Suffolk County.
South Carolina?
No, Suffolk County. Long Island, Brentwood. Somewhere to the side guy. Somewhere, many guys.
Get ready. God. All right, praise the Most High, man. Hallelujah. Where you from, brother? Are you local?
I'm from Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm from New York.
all right.
All right.
How long you guys been going here?
I haven't been going here. I just came here.
To support.
Yeah,
hear
All right.
what's going on. So support the brothers.
Have you seen the movie, like the first movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Seen that one. Actually, I watched it yesterday, and I watched it again before I came, just to make sure I was on point with the information I'm about to get.
All right. You got to watch the first one to get the second.
Yeah. I was just with my brother.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
New Jersey too? New York? New York.
Brother,
Huh? No, we're from Atlanta. Yeah. All the way up here, brother. We're from Atlanta.
enjoying it?
Yeah. Came in actually I flew in today. And just got here not too long ago. So, yeah. Praise Most High.
The service going on here earlier.
Yeah. I missed that.
Yeah, I spoke to a brother and he told me just going through when they started before the movie.
Yeah. Shalom, man. All right, family. I'm going to take you around a little bit. All right. You go over to the other side. All right, so what we're doing, we're getting ready to show Brother Ron's movie. And I'm going to make my way through the crowd. Go on the other side. Oh yeah. Ox, so where you from, Ox?
I'm from Brooklyn originally, but I live in Connecticut. Yeah.
Okay, so how long you been going to this?
You got me. Hey, shalom. Where we at? We live?
We live, huh?
Okay. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, New York, but I live in Connecticut. Shalom to everybody out there. Negroes event. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of family here.
Yeah.
Come join us.
Yep.
So
have you been sharing the truth with family and friends? Or
yeah, for sure.
Getting some pushback?
My whole life is just a witness. So my family every feast day and every time we celebrate, and they see the pictures of different things. They ask questions.
All right, that's good. Yep. I'm not sure if we're going to start now or when. Okay. But you're right, man, because there's two ways to approach it. You can either try to force it on them, or you can, just like you said, you can be an example.
Right. And I didn't force it. What I did was I just kept myself set apart. And it's been about 7 years now, you know what I'm saying? So they know I'm serious, you know what I'm saying? So they know a lot,
Yeah. It was probably waiting for you to drop off.
Right,
and pick
they wanted to
else
see if I was, if I was serious.
Yep. It's like, oh, well, I think he's at it long enough. Let's go ahead and support him.
Exactly.
All right, well, praise the Most High, man.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, man.
Shalom. All right. All right, family. I think we're getting ready to get started here. Thank you, family.
Get Ron while he's doing his. You can walk up there, get him. Here, let me switch this. There you go. You can walk up there, be right up on.
All right.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Want to welcome?
Detroit was the beginning. It's the beginning. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was in the background. I was in the background.
Right in front of the church. You said you could park there.
I didn't know that.
Where you park at?
On the side street down there. It'll be just like around the corner. Yeah.
It's safe?
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, I saw some of the other people parked down there, and I'm gonna walk them back to their car because I don't want them walking by themselves. So, yeah, it's good. Yeah. Yeah, if it's sitting on blocks when I get back, it's okay. It's insured. It's insured. No, it's good. Big out.
All the way up front, man. All the way up front. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. I'm not mad at all. That's what
All right, family. We're going to get started here shortly. So, right. That's how these things go, man. You know. Hebrew time. Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen the first movie?
Nah.
You haven't seen any of the movies?
Nah.
Okay, all right. In for a treat. You're in. Okay, all right. In for a treat. You guys heard about the?
You brothers that made the thing for the Sabbath service of the brother? Trying to put the Sabbath service?
The Sabbath service? I don't think so.
That was so
Oh.
I thought maybe your brothers that did the same thing.
Nope. I did 1619. You know, because I don't know if you heard, like if you read, you saw on the news where they had the 1619 project.
No.
Yeah. So they're celebrating the 400-year anniversary of when the first African slaves came. Yeah. And so they call it. It's being funded or put on by the Times, New York Times, and so they call it the 1619 project. So they got all kinds of learning stuff out there, videos and stuff like that.
They're bringing out some of their atrocities that they do.
Well, what I tell people is that it's like, if you're just going to focus on the transatlantic slave trade, that's pretty bad in itself. But what people don't know is that there's a lot more that goes along with it. Because if you include, because people don't like, so you had the transatlantic slave trade, but you had the Inquisition happening at the same time. Then you had all this other, expulsion edicts, all that stuff happened at the same time. I mean, it was bad for our people, like all around.
That's Ezekiel on the way through, bro.
All around.
He was going to scatter the sword after him.
Yep. And when I tried to put... One of the things I want to bring out is, so in Portugal, when all this stuff was going down, like before the Inquisition, when they started persecuting, like the way they did it was like it's beyond belief.
Beyond savage.
It's beyond savage, and it makes you think like who would do that?
That's why the scripture says all the beasts. Only a beast would act like that.
Yeah.
And then to add on to that, no mention of sleep. Don't forget the things that happen in the islands and over here. Even in Florida, they always taking black days to alligators and everything.
Like the islands like Barbados was like the worst. Like, it was bad in the States, but Barbados was whole different scale.
Shalom everyone, sorry for the delay.
want to welcome everyone to Bethel House of Yah, and it's an honor tonight for us to be able to help our brother Ronald present this premiere. And so we just ask that you give the Most High a hand clap for our brother Ronald.
All right, shalom, everybody else. All right, how many of those have seen the first movie, Hebrews Negroes? All right, we're working on Hebrews Negroes 3. We're working on the Curses of Israel docu-series. We're working on Hebrew by Nature, which is like a biopic series on different people like myself and Michael Israel, Holy Love, and different people that are doing big things in the Hebrew community, awakening our people. And then we're trying to do a documentary on the Great Awakening Hebrews Negroes Mega Conference. I don't know if people have seen it and it will stream live stream, or some of us here may have been there actually personally. So that's going to be something we're trying to work on and have commentary from Pastor Howard, myself, others that were there, so people can see what went down with the Great Awakening Conference, like what happened behind the scenes, leading up to the event, during the event, and the impact it had after that 4-day event that we had in Detroit. We're going to do it again next year, and we're also going to do a Great Awakening Passover next year in Detroit. So everybody that wants to come will be able to experience more singing, more fellowship, more praise. They actually get to see a real biblical Seder meal. And some people, they want to celebrate the Passover and really experience a real biblical Seder meal. And not just, chicken wings and meatballs and everything else. We want to experience what it really is supposed to be like. Well, anyway, the impact of this movie has touched people in Africa. Since the first movie, I've got a lot of calls, a lot of emails, and WhatsApp from people in all types of countries. South Africa, Rwanda, Zambia, Tanzania, Kenya, Congo, Angola, Gabon, Benin, Togo, Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone, even in Gambia, Senegal area, Guinea-Bissau, Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, so all over, even Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, Fiji, New Zealand, Australia, it's the Caribbean, Brazil, because you got Afro-Latinos in Brazil that speak Portuguese, but they speak English too. They're waking up, they're understanding their true heritage and their connection to West Africa. Suriname, West French Guinea, all these different countries are waking up. But at the same time, you have the Jews that are paying attention. Everybody can see the story. I was in Miami, and I was at the beach in Miami on Collins, and there was a Jewish guy sitting down there with the side curls, with the kippah, and I said, "Shalom." He said, "Shalom." He looked at me crazy. He's like, "What's up?" And I said, "Are you Jewish?" He said, "Yes." I said, "What tribe are you from?" And he just looked at me, shook up. He just realized nobody really asked the Jews what tribe are they from. So when I asked him, he said, "Well, I don't know." And I said, "Well, if you don't know, I can say I'm from the tribe of Judah. I'm a Jew, and who's who?" So he was like, "Well, we say that we're from the tribe of Judah if we don't know." And I said, "Yeah, that's your default answer. It's always your default answer. They don't know what tribe they're from. They're always going to say, Judah, Judah." And you say, "Prove it." They can't prove it. So anyway, I started telling him the history of the black Jews, the black Israelites, and how the original Israelites were black people of color. I started showing him pictures, and he said, "It seems like you got a lot of knowledge on this history about this stuff." And I said, "Yeah, I write books." And he said, "Oh, okay." And I said, "I do movies too." And he said, "Oh, what movie did you do?" And I said, "Hebrews to Negroes, Wake Up Black America." And he said, "Oh, I heard of that movie." And this is in Florida. And if anybody knows Miami, Florida, they have a lot of Jewish people down this certain area. Then I talked to a guy. This guy called me from Kumasi in Ghana. He was from the Ashanti royal family. And he told me, he said, "Ron," he said, I watched your Great Awakening when y'all live streamed it. And he said there were some Jewish people in Ghana. He said the Jewish people always come to Ghana and they want to see the royal palace. And they ask the people, "Where's the chief? Where's the king? Where's the king?" And a lot of times they'll ask the Ashanti people, "Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are?" And he knows who he is, the guy I talked to. So he said, "Yeah, we're the real Jews. We're the real Jews." And so at the time, he showed it on his phone. He said, "Look at this." So he was showing them the actual red carpet of the first day of the movie premiere. And they were looking at it, and he was like, "Oh, okay, what's this?" So then he said, "Oh, it's a movie premiere." So then he showed the Jewish guy in Ghana the trailer for the Hebrews Negroes movie. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, we've heard about that movie." And this is in Ghana. This is in Ghana. So the Jewish people in America, in Ghana, in Africa, and Israel, they know about the movie Hebrews and Negroes. But not a lot of us in America know about the movie Hebrews and Negroes. The Christians, there's still some Hebrew Israelites that still don't know about the movie Hebrews and Negroes. And that has to change. We really have to support each other and operate as a family, because a lot of people are lost out here. They go to church every Sunday. They don't know how they tie themselves to the Bible. Even when you look at Latinos, look at Mexicans, there's a lot of Mexicans of course, in New York and in New Jersey. I ran into a Mexican and I started showing pictures of the ancient American Indians and the Aztecs and everything. And a lot of them have relatives that may still speak the indigenous language, not Spanish, the indigenous language. And they say, well, we come from like the Aztecs. We still speak some of the Aztec dialect. And I said, these are your ancestors. And they said, oh, yeah, ancestors. And I said, you know where they came from? And they said, no, we don't know. I said, well, according to my studies, my research, they come from Israel. And they said, oh, they said, whoa. But a lot of times it doesn't register. But one lady that she was in, I think, Dunkin' Donuts. She researched and stuff. And she said, yes, I remember hearing about this. And so there's a lot of stories I can tell you about the Taino Indians, the Mexicans, the Aztecs, different things. But the important thing to understand is that we have to understand who we are, and at the same time, Africa and everybody that's scattered through the diaspora have to understand who they are, because everybody has a biblical identity. Just because we don't see Russia and China and Iran and Iraq, South Korea and all these different things, Germany in our Bible, they still have a biblical identity. And if you follow all the way back, it goes to the sons of Japheth, the sons of Shem, and the sons of Ham. Even the people in India, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, they have a biblical identity as well. And in this movie you'll see right here, we're really talking about the biblical identity of the so-called people today that call themselves Shemites, meaning the Arabs, the white Arabs, and the white Jews. Because, of course, we understand the term anti-Shemite or anti-Semite, but in this movie I had to make sure that we get a clear distinction on who they really are, because they're not the descendants of Shem. And so you see the first movie, we talked about how blacks are connected to Israel in the Bible, and the ethnicity of the sons of Abraham all the way down. In this movie, you'll see the same thing too, but at the same time, we're going to touch on who are the people living in North Africa, the Levante region, and the Middle East. So the movie is 2.5 hours long, and so we don't be here to midnight. We're going to go ahead and get started. We won't play the whole thing to the end. There's a lot of bloopers and people messing up our interviews and music. And we'll probably leave maybe like a couple minutes for some questions, and then people can get ready to go home for those that are coming tomorrow. Now, how many people are coming tomorrow? How many people didn't know there was a tomorrow day where we do our teaching? Because me and B'nai Israel, B'nai, he just stand up. Everybody know B'nai Israel? They work in position, the black Jews. He's going to be here tomorrow, myself, and we're going to be teaching, bringing out a lot of interesting information. Some stuff that's not in the books that I wrote, some stuff that's not even in the movies that we did so far. So if you can, come out tomorrow. We start at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we probably end around 6 o'clock tomorrow. I'll get the mic.
I gotta ask you something before I go.
Oh.
Are you the Hebrew teacher?
One of them. All right.
Okay. Yeah, they can watch this. Huh?
Turn up a little bit louder.
Turn it up.
Just don't mess it up.
Hey, hold this. Hold this on it. Watch. Yeah, just let them see the trailer.
Okay.
Get closer. You got to go closer.
Shema, I stay humble, I ain't even boasting. I'm just here telling you facts. No more secret, it's gotta be spoken. We out here living a lie. We drink but they say that we equal. So put your hands up in the sky. Represent for the chosen people. We got a lot of it. I can see the fear in them when they look at it. I can understand it.
In the Bible, in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in high places." So as we can see, for believers, spiritual warfare is a way of life. Some even call it spiritual combat.
Spiritual combat, baby! Hey, you know it? Hey, y'all can only run so long, it's going down. I'm just kidding.
We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against power, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. Hey, hey. It's a spiritual combat. It's a spiritual combat. Hey, hey. It's time to get into formation. We gotta get ready for the battle. So call on your brothers and sisters. We gotta turn back to the scriptures. Stop making it all about you. The preachers, they got it confused. Come out of her. The devil is all the deliverer. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed, cause nobody's perfect. We're called by his name. We're called by his grace. The end can be worthy. We should be coming together.
Only a few years ago, we were an experienced people. Because we were the first to lose our jobs when old man depression came along, and the last to get them back, we struggled to
After this part goes off, I turn up a little more.
and danger to the nation. A tenth of the population of the United States involved as a race over a sixth of the unemployed.
Because
One out of every four was among the least. In vain, we saw working to restore our confidence, our hope, our courage. Without jobs, we got no money.
All right, y'all. Here with Ron, we getting ready to. Just hand it to him. Just set it on the table right there. Okay, it's off now. All right. So, Ron, how's the night going so far?
It's going good. We got past some audio difficulties, but the movie's playing, everybody's enjoying it. So it's a packed house. I'm just excited everybody's here. I'm excited to be here in New York again. Brother Michael is just back here. Everywhere I go, he goes too. And thank you, Pastor Jonathan Nicholas, for allowing us to come out and show the movie at your assembly.
Absolutely. So, shalom, y'all. See y'all in Carolina in a couple weeks. Shalom.